Imagine this, you're minding your business at home and suddenly water floods your basement. But it didn't rain and no pipe burst on your property. Turns out your neighbor built a reservoir and it leaked. Now, here's the twist. They weren't careless. They followed all the rules. So, should you still be able to sue? This is the essence of RylandvsFletcher, one of the most important cases in English law. It shaped modern tort law and introduced a powerful idea. Sometimes you're responsible even if you did nothing wrong. Let's go back to Lancashire, England, 1860s. Thomas Fletcher wanted to power his textile mill with water, so he hired contractors to build a reservoir on his land. Nearby was a coal mine owned by Rylands. Underneath the reservoir site were old, disused mine shafts, which the contractors didn't properly seal. When the reservoir was filled, water broke through and flooded Ryland's mine. Total disaster. Rylands sued Fletcher, even though Fletcher had no idea the mine shafts were there. So now the courts had to decide, can someone be held liable for damage without negligence? In court, Fletcher argued, I didn't do anything wrong, I just built on my land. But the court saw it differently. They created a new rule. If you bring something dangerous onto your land and it escapes and causes damage, you are strictly liable. That means you're responsible, even without fault. The rule became known as the rule in Rylands v. Fletcher. It was a big deal. This was a new kind of liability, not based on intent or negligence, but on risk. So why does Rylands v. Fletcher still matter today? Because it laid the groundwork for strict liability in modern law. Think of things like hazardous waste, explosives, or wild animals. If you keep them and something goes wrong, you're liable. In the UK, Rylands v. Fletcher has been narrowed over the years, but it's still a cornerstone of tort law. In the United States, the principles inspired parts of environmental and product liability law. The big takeaway? Sometimes law isn't just about fairness, it's about managing risk and protecting the public. Rylands v. Fletcher changed the game and showed that with great reservoirs comes great responsibility. If you like this dive into historic law, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What legal case should we break down next? See you in the next one.